And I'm thinking, okay, what's going on with this? And then I see AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, and I literally was just like, wow, okay. And then I see Nakamura versus Sami Zayn, and again, I was blown away. Like, this guy is, oh my gosh. And the fact that you even got, a guy like Chris Jericho saying that this guy is definitely going to be a WWE champion in the future, that says a lot. I mean, especially coming from Chris Jericho, who is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Drink it in, man. Yeah.
I love that.
Man, and this is why I'm also picking Bobby Roode, is because I think that Nakamura is going to be on his way out, and I think they're going to continue maybe having a feud with Bobby Roode and who's the other guy? Cassius Ohno, Chris Hero. I think that there's a little bit more that they could do with that. I think they're just kind of wrapping up the whole Nakamura deal.
Sorry, you cut out there, Nate. What was the last thing you said?
I was saying that I think that they're gonna do more with the Bobby Roode, Chris Hero, Cassius Ohno deal, and they're just gonna wrap up Nakamura.
Which I have to tell you, like, I was shocked at that re-debut. Were you?
With Chris Hero?
Yeah.
Well, the thing was, I think people knew it was coming, but I think that a lot of people thought that Nakamura was going to retain at NXT Takeover. Was it NXT Takeover Dallas? Because they had that leaked video of Cassius Ohno making his re-debut back, and he just looked at Nakamura, and then he looked at the belt, and then just kind of walked away. It's like, oh, okay. So this happened.
I think it's so cool to see him back there, but I was really blindsided by that one. I hadn't heard any rumors at all. Maybe I just missed them, but I was surprised to see him back there. But how cool.
Definitely. Yeah, I think that was actually also the same night that they announced the Fatal 4-Way match for the women's title, which I had nothing against it. I thought it was just a lot shorter than I was expecting, really. And again, nothing against the women in there. I love Billie Kay, I love Peyton Royce. I love what they're doing. I think that they're this generation's Lay Cool, in all honesty. Nikki Cross is just a maniac. She's this generation.
Holy Lay Cool reference. I forgot about that. That's funny.
And like I said, Nikki Cross is like this generation's Daphne. I think that she's definitely going to be a main staple in the women's division on NXT. And Asuka is just Asuka. Plain and simple. All right.
I think she's tremendous. Yeah.
Oh, gosh, yeah. All right, so now we get to go on to, WrestleMania. Oh, boy. Yay. This is indeed WrestleMania 33. The, what was the tagline for it? The wildest thrill ride? I'm trying to remember what the tagline was. The ultimate thrill ride. Okay. Okay, and a lot of people are... who ironically is in the first matchup here, the 2017 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And we'll go through the list of who's been announced so far. We got Mojo Rawley, Apollo Crews, Big Show, Kurt Hawkins, Braun Strowman, Goldust, R-Truth, Primo, Epico, Curtis Axel, Bo Dallas, Jinder Mahal, Sami Zayn, Fandango, Tyler Breeze. I'm pretty sure that's Nikki Breeze. I'm pretty sure that's a typo. Dolph Ziggler, Rhino, Heath Slater, Jason Jordan, Chad Gable, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Mark Henry.
Pretty much everyone. Wow.
Roughly everybody. Yeah, there might be some surprise participants. I mean, last year, Baron Corbin was the last person I was expecting to make an appearance on there. But I believe in chivalry, so ladies first. Who do you think is going to win the 2017 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal?
Well, first of all, thank you. Secondly, I live for a surprise entrant. That is more thrilling to me than anything. I want to go with my good buddy Mojo. I wish I could say I think he's going to win, but you put Braun Strowman into that mix, I have to go with Braun Strowman. I'd be silly not to.
You're going with the Strowman? Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
gotta.
I want to go with Strowman, but in all honesty, I think that there's a bigger storyline that could actually come out of that, and that's why my pick for that is going to be Sami Zayn. He is the guy who basically had to earn his way and had a great matchup this past Raw with Kevin Owens. And honestly, him paying homage and paying respects to Mick Foley, I think that would be great. It'd be great for him to win it.
That's a good point. Yeah, very good point.
Finally give him that push, you guys. Push Sami Zayn, damn it. Push him now. All right.
So. I love Sami Zayn. That would be really like a really sweet, heartwarming moment for him to win. So that would be great.
It would be. We'll have to wait and see on Sunday because I have a feeling it is probably going to be Braun Strowman. But there's that wrestling, heart that's bleeding for Sami Zayn right now. It's like, Sami Zayn, please, 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 please.
Yeah.
All right, next matchup is the 6-pack challenge for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. And just for record, these 3 matches are on the pre-show. We have Alexa Bliss defending against Becky Lynch, Natalya, Mickie James, Carmella with the chinless wonder James Ellsworth in her corner, and new entrant Naomi. Does it announce anybody else? No. Why? I was honestly hoping for maybe Victoria to make a comeback, or maybe Kelly or somebody, but nope.
Kelly could definitely make a comeback, maybe. People would be really mad about it. And I only say that because now we're getting into all kinds of women's stuff here, but
Here comes the gossip.
I've always loved girls like Kelly that are the girly types, but I think that fans have gotten so highbrow about the women being just serious wrestlers. It goes through phases. Like, 90s was like, okay, we're in bikinis all the time. Then it became kind of a mix. Now it's like you're sacrilege if you're not a super, super talented, serious women's wrestler. So I think that would piss people off, but I think it'd be really funny and entertaining. So Kelly came back, and she's a sweet girl, and she's gorgeous. So I would love that for my own entertainment's sake, because I love the real diva-ish divas. But yeah, there has to be one winner, right? So I'll let you go this time. Who's your pick?
I think that with Naomi being the last, entrant in, people are really going for her, but I'm going with Alexa Bliss on this. I think that it would have been cooler if Naomi would have went in as the champion, but unfortunately, due to injury, that was not able to happen. But she's back. It's like, great. It'd be a feel-good moment. But I see Alexa Bliss holding on to that championship for a little while longer. Maybe until the next pay-per-view, whether it's Backlash or No Mercy or one of the classic names, which I love about SmackDown Live. Whatever it may be, I think I gotta go with the blissful wonder, that being Alexa Bliss.
I'm going to go, I love Carmella, I'd love to see her win, but I'm going to go with Mickie James because she's my girl, and I think it would just be a really great nostalgic nod to the divas of the past that are still kicking ass in the present. So I'm going to go with Mickie. You're
going to go with Mickie. Wow. That's going to be a wild card pick, and I will be surprised if she wins, because I think a lot of people are betting more on Bliss or Naomi to go into it. But I think, honestly, Mickie James would definitely surprise me. The final match of the pre-show, the Cruiserweight Championship match. Why? For the love of God, why? Because this is an awesome matchup. Neville, the Cruiserweight Champion, defending against the man with the greatest package that ever lived, Austin Aries. Oh, my gosh.
Did he say that about himself, that he has the greatest package that ever lived?
He might as well, because he's...
Did he mean like a UPS package, or what did he mean? Is he a friend of the post office in your name? What's going on with that?
Oh, man. Oh,
Ew, why would he say that? I should text him and be like, did you say this on television? Ew.
Oh, my God. If you do, please tell me his exact response. That would just be amazing. I would love to know what Austin Aries had to say.
Can I just clarify that you're saying that on TV? That'd be funny. Ew.
It's funny just because of that last ew at the end there. Oh, man. So, who have you got?
I'm going to have to go with Austin Aries, and I'm going to sidestep the fact that he said that hilarious catchphrase. It is funny, though. But I think he deserves it, and I think he's still making his mark as a wrestler there, coming back from that injury. So I'm going to go with Aries.
You're going to go with Aries. Well, I'm going to go with Neville. I think that right now, I do agree that Austin Aries is going to be Cruiserweight Champion in the future. Right now, Neville's doing so well with that championship. His character is great. He's looking just phenomenal ever since he came back at Roadblock End of the Line. I just think that right now might be too soon for him to take it off. I mean, I'm going to be happy if Austin Aries wins, but I'm going to have to go with my pick with being Neville. So that is it for the pre-show. It's going to be a can't-miss matchup. It's probably going to be the one match on the pre-show that everybody's just going to be like, oh man, this is going to be awesome. But I'll tell you guys this, if we have the same incident like we had last year, where tickets were not scanning, and people are barely seeing Ryback versus Kalisto, which was an awesome match last year. I'm just gonna be like, technology. Why do you hate wrestling? Why? Why do you hate wrestling? It just makes no sense to me. But all right, we get into the triple threat ladder match for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. The Club, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, Too Sweet, against How You Doing, Enzo Amore and Big Cass, and Cesaro and Sheamus. And first of all, did you see the scar that one of the ladders left on Sheamus this past Monday?
No, where was it?
It was, I think, right above his eyebrow. It was a pretty good gash too. I'm kind of.
Was he bleeding?
I don't think he was bleeding on camera, but they showed like a picture of it, and it just looked. It was pretty gruesome. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just like, wow.
I'm sorry. This was a ladder match?
No, this is a ladder match. This got changed into a ladder match this past Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember which one it was, but.
Well, ladder matches really freak me out, especially in terms of Sheamus, because, he tore his labrum in that Money in the Bank match. I believe it was 2012. And he's had injuries, back and forth with, and I'm sure he still deals with the nagging, shoulder injury. That kind of stuff. He's got a scar from that. He's a really tough guy. I think he's a very underrated wrestler. I would like to see Cesaro and Sheamus win. I think that would be great, but I got to go with Enzo and Cass here.
We're in agreement. I'm going with Enzo and Cass as well. I think it's finally time to put the titles on these two guys. They haven't held a title in NXT. They need to hold a title now. Come on, just give them something. Give them something.
Yeah, throw them a bone.
Come on. Otherwise, what are you going to be? A couple of haters? A couple of haters?
Soft?
WWE's soft if they do not put the titles on Enzo and Cass.
Yeah, the booking committee is soft.
That is going to be my exact tweet if they do not win. I'm just going to say, WWE, why'd you go soft, man?
Yeah.
All right. Next matchup is for the Intercontinental Championship. Dean Ambrose versus the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin. Ooh, boy. This matchup, I think, is going to be really good. I'm surprised they didn't add a stipulation to this, but maybe they'll do it on a future episode. Maybe not.
They might. They've got, I don't know. There's absolutely no stipulation on it right now, right?
No, there isn't.
That's interesting. But then again, that kind of, in a way, it kind of gives them freedom to do all kinds of craziness. But I'm going to go with Ambrose just because I don't dislike Baron Corbin, but I like Ambrose so much better. So I'm definitely going to go with Ambrose here.
And then we're back to the disagreements, where I'm going to go with Baron Corbin on this one. I think it would be actually a really good thing for Baron Corbin. 1 year ago, he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and now a year later, he's winning the Intercontinental Championship. Honestly, that says almost Rookie of the Year. I'm definitely not saying it was the best, because that still belongs to Kurt Angle, in all honesty. But it would definitely be a great year for Baron Corbin to have, some great matches, along with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal honor, and then for him to win the Intercontinental title, which is one of the most prestigious titles of the business. It just seems fitting. I could be wrong.
It does, but it's funny with Baron Corbin. It's like they did the same thing with Roman Reigns. They pick a guy and they give them everything. They give him every title. They give him every accolade, every matchup that they could on paper look like they're awesome. And what WWE cannot give them is the organic respect and love of the fans. And he can't seem to find that. That's for sure. He's been looking, damn it, but he can't find it. Right? Am I right?
You're definitely not wrong. It is one of those things where you just gotta let it go. It's great to have a reaction, but if it's not the reaction you're looking for, don't try to piss off the fans more. Yeah. Because otherwise, you're gonna have people like Val and people like me tweeting about, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, WWE? Come on, why are you being a couple of haters?
Right? Why are you being soft?
Why are you being soft? Oh, man. Anytime you come on the show, that's going to be our thing. Just say, why you got to be a couple of haters? Why you got to be so soft, man? All right. So we go into the United States Championship matchup, which I believe is probably going to be match of the night, because you have the gift of Chris Jericho. Drink it in, man. Defending the title against KO, the master behind KO Mania, Kevin Owens. This is probably, honestly, if this was the main event of WrestleMania, I would be completely happy, and I think a lot of people